by Baldwin. Behind the back. Right at the...
Right back to him.
He's open. He can't miss.
7-10, Milwaukee leads. That wasn't a shooting foul. I mentioned it was only their fourth. Baldwin catch and shoot. Three is pure.
Bingo! Bingo!
Bingo! Whoa!
Oh, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking Patrick Baldwin Jr., y'all. And I gotta tell you, man, I've been really feeling this new wave on the channel and me looking at college prospects because I'm excited about this draft. Like I keep saying, the Spurs potentially have 3 first-round picks this year. Fingers crossed. So we have a lot of homework to do. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay guys, I'm not going to keep you long today, but just like I said in the intro, man, I've been trying to make an effort to do some homework, do some research on potential Spurs in the draft. If you didn't catch my last video on Keegan Murray, check that up, and I have this linked up above. Check that video out and let me know what you think about that player if you haven't already. But then I kept looking and I came across Patrick Baldwin Jr. And I'm going to tell you, man, I didn't think someone was going to catch my eye more than Keegan Murray, but good Lord, Patrick Baldwin can shoot that damn basketball, man. He can shoot that damn ball, you know. And he's 6'10". He's running around screens, moving around at 6'10", like he's a power, like he's a guard and he's a power forward. Man, incredible, absolutely incredible, and exactly what we need on this team. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Keegan Murray is more well-rounded. I slightly have him still first on my list for the San Antonio Spurs, but good Lord, if we don't get him, I can't get mad at Patrick Baldwin, man. This dude is shooting the basketball with ease. He's shooting it, looking at the bench before it goes in, you know, top of the key, splash off the screen, splash, curl off screen, splash, man. This guy could really help the Spurs, man. Young, long, athletic, man. I like this guy. I really do. Okay. There are some downsides about his game as far as his rebounding. We don't know what his rebounding is like. His rebounding in college isn't spectacular, especially for his size. You know, he could use a little bit more discipline on the defensive end as well. So, like I said before, Keegan Murray is probably the more well-rounded pick than this guy, Pat. But I gotta tell you, man, when it comes to today's NBA and the importance of the three-point shot and the fact that the Spurs are usually, you know, lower on the list as far as attempts three-point wise. Our percentage is nice, but we can attempt the three a lot more. When I think about what he could probably do with a Murray and a Primo penetrating and dishing the basketball, that's amazing. And then seeing that, you know, and I said this in the last video, seeing that Pirtle looks like he's going to be our center for at least the next few years because he's been balling. You know, having someone that brings something opposite of Pirtle alongside of him at the power forward position, shooting lights out, could be huge. Now, to be fair, one thing you could say about this guy as a critique is that maybe he's just a younger version of Doug McDermott. Maybe he's just, you know, Davis Bertans, you know, shooting from three. Could end up being like a Matt Bonner type of player, relying completely on the three. But the draft profile says different. You know, he does rely on the three a lot, but he moves well out the basketball. Also, he's able to post up smaller defenders. This is today's NBA. We've gotten away with playing 6'5" Kellen Johnson at the power forward for the last couple of years. So he's going to be one of the biggest people on the court if he is indeed 6'10". Now, some websites do have him at 6'9". Who knows? But he is long, and he does have the ability to do something in the post. Very kin, you know, at least I interpret it as being very kin to LaMarcus Aldridge, post up, fadeaway jumper, maybe a little off the glass action. We can use that on this team, man, and that's something that Doug won't bring. That's something that Pirtle won't bring. So, you know, he does have, you know, a role on this team. Now, with all that said, I have been gushing over this guy. but he hasn't been averaging a whole lot of points, 12 points per game. His percentage wise, he hasn't been anywhere near 40% from 3. So you're definitely taking a chance on him. At the end of the day, though, you know, if we do end up drafting this guy, no one's going to come from this draft ready-made. At least someone that's going to fall to us. You know, there's going to be bumps and bruises along the way. It's going to be aspects of their game they have to work on. And this guy has to work on his rebounding, his defense. Pop can whip him into shape and mold him into the player we want him to be. You know, he's doing great work with Primo now, chewing him out on the sideline. That's what these young guys need. So they're not going to be ready-made. Now, again, I do think Keegan Murray is probably more put together, more well-rounded on both ends of the floor. So he still has my vote over this guy. But, man, I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed by his shooting prowess. You know, I feel like he's almost a better prospect than Jalen Duren in a way, because Jalen is more of a bang in the paint type of guy with no range. This guy will shake and bake you, you know, from like 35, 40 feet, man. So I'm excited about this guy. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this dude. Do we need a sharpshooter on the team at the power forward position? My vote is yes. What about you? Check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to hit that superhero playlist, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe, guys. Peace.